Hi everyone, this is Angelica. Nice to see you. How is everyone doing? So today I'm going to do spiritual lesson number 3, and that's called Becoming Physically Healthy. And in the spiritual lesson series, I'm going to be talking about different things that you will encounter as you progress on your spiritual awakening path in order for you to become, a greater version of yourself and to be the best that you can possibly be so that you can eventually serve others. Because I think that's the goal of the spiritual path is helping to serve others. And that's what it's for. So spiritual lesson number 3, becoming physically healthy. Becoming healthy in your physical body is, to me, one of the most important spiritual lessons, because if your temple, your body is healthy, then you can function much better physically, emotionally. It's been proven that if you suffer from depression or if you suffer from bipolar disorder, schizophrenia, anything that a mental illness of any sort, if you physically exercise every day, consistently and throughout the day, that will pretty much go away. I mean, I don't know if it will completely go away, but it will definitely help, especially with depression. The other part is spiritually. Being healthy in your physical body will help you spiritually, especially if you meditate. So meditation ties in with becoming physically healthy. So the first thing that I want to talk about, this kind of ties into what I said previously. On the spiritual path that you're on, you're almost like going down this path so that you can become an example to others, like a shining light to others. And you are wanting to transmit this light and hold this light so that you're holding a pattern and a vision and a way of thinking and being that we want our world to become. So if we're trying to create, or we are creating heaven on earth, we want to possess that quality within ourselves, because it is us as an example that are teaching others how to be. So if we are unhealthy physically, then we cannot teach others to be healthy, because we will not be radiating health. Now, I'm not completely there, and I'm going to do another video today which I'll talk about how we continue to raise our standards all the time. So, but you can watch that as you're going higher and higher. But I feel very pleased with where I'm at right now currently, and I will continue to keep growing. So the first thing that you want to look at when you are wanting to become physically healthy so that you can be a physical role model to others, and teaching by example, because that's how we teach, along with information, but you want to be definitely shining out what you're trying to teach first, is exercise. So you really want to have an exercise routine of some sort. Now in the beginning it will be less, and you will build upon that. But in the beginning I would recommend for everybody to have at least an exercise practice where you're exercising 20 minutes per day, at the very least. So 20 minutes per day is not a lot of time that you should dedicate to exercise. And you could switch it up. If you're like me and you don't like to do the same thing every single day, you can do one day running, one day swimming, one day bicycling, one day hiking, one day yoga. So then you're mixing it up, and then you're getting in your exercise. The other thing I wanted to point out is that yoga is very much like meditation, and that certain kinds of yoga, and that it stretches your muscles and allows you to become flexible in your joints and your muscles and your body, which therefore does affect your mental state. It does bring a lot of tranquility and peace and allows you to shine that outwards to others. And so that's super important. So just getting some sort of exercise. You definitely want to have some sort of cardio exercise, whether it's running or bicycling or swimming. Getting the heart rate up is important, but also having those stretches in between every other day of like yoga. So you are stretching your joints and your muscles and your whole body. It's really good. To align your spine and to have better posture, yoga is very good for that. Number two, when we are becoming more physically healthy on our spiritual path, we will want to include meditation. Now, in the beginning, this is another thing that requires practice. After 21 days, anything becomes a habit. So I would recommend anybody to do something for 21 days, and then it will become a habit. But meditate for at least 10 to 20 minutes per day, once in the morning and once in the evening, to really reaffirm the meditation process. Then that's going to give you a very peaceful state as well. And that's a really important piece to the spiritual component of becoming a healthy person on the spiritual path. Meditation is going to allow you to open your third eye and to get higher wisdom and knowledge from the higher planes and from your higher self and from the guides, angels, wherever you want to bring in your information from. That's your choice. But in order to open up to those realms and those possibilities, meditation helps with that because it brings you really within and it blocks out all the unnecessary. Okay, so third, and there's only three things that I want to talk about here that I think are extremely important to becoming physically healthy, and that would be dietary changes. Now, of course, I'm an advocate for the raw food diet. I've gone through many years of different gradual, slow processes where I have become more and more healthy. And I've definitely been vegetarian for most of my life and vegan for a really long time as well, many years. And now I'm doing raw foods. Now I know wherever you're at with your diet, it's perfect for you, okay? And so I wouldn't recommend you doing anything drastic there that doesn't feel right to you. But I am a registered holistic dietitian, just to let you know. I also do diet counseling sessions, and you can go on my website for that under my services tab if you would like to set up a diet consultation with me. But basically what I would recommend is with your diet is just add more fruits and vegetables. Add an extra salad. Eat a salad for lunch every day. Or, eat fruit in the morning for breakfast. Go out there and find some new, recipes that you like. And just change one meal a day or add more water per day. Do slow changes for the 21 days. Just add more water for 21 days. And then go from there. Keep going higher and higher. And I'm going to talk about that a little bit in my next video. So now, I found that raw foods definitely make me feel better. So, if you start eating more fruits and vegetables, raw fruits and vegetables, you're going to realize that you feel a lot better. You have more energy, you feel more clear, but at the same time, you're going to start detoxing and you're going to not feel very good because you're going through a transition with your diet. So I think a lot of people in the beginning, they don't want to do it or they feel worse when they start the raw food diet, and that could be because of the detox. And I'm not sure of any specific, people's, diet, so I'm not speaking. You can't speak for everybody when it comes to diet. Everyone has a different blood type. Everyone has a different body type. Everybody's eaten, different foods. Their ancestors have eaten different foods. So it really depends on who you are. But I just like to keep in mind, if I were out in nature, naturally, I don't think I would go and kill like an animal and like tear it apart and eat it. I would go and eat fruits and vegetables. I wouldn't go up and find a cow out there in the wild, which I don't even know if there's cows out in the wild, but if there were, I wouldn't go find a cow and start drinking its milk, because that milk that the cow has is for its babies. So when we really just kind of put it into that kind of context, it really makes sense that, maybe we should really look at eating natural foods for our, that are made for us. And of course, you can add different herbs, whole food organic supplements if you need extra energy, or just to have specific ailments that you might be having. Herbs are really good for that, and you can make, herbal teas just in water and just let them sit, and those can help to build up, like if you need more calcium, or, it just depends on what you're looking for. If you suffer from allergies, then you might want to take different herbs. So anyway, becoming physically healthy is definitely one of the most important things you can do on your spiritual path, because it will help to allow you to move further along in an easier way and to be a better role model and example to others. So I hope that I have helped you guys with some good information. And if you would like to set up a spiritual counseling session with me, if you're on the spiritual awakening path and you would like more information on, what you're going through, what is your higher purpose or calling, and how can you, get your life and kind of make it how you want it so that it goes along with your heart's dreams and your heart's calling, and become all that you can be to start living the life of your dreams, then you can go ahead and go on my website under Spiritual Counseling Services and set up a Skype session with me. I also do sessions through email if you would like to do that. So I hope you guys are having a wonderful day, and I will talk to you soon.